Your February love life is looking like this, dependent on your star sign. This is a star sign reading, so make sure you jump ahead to whatever star sign you are to get your accurate reading. I'm going to kick off with Aquarius, being Aquarius season right now. So Aquarius, let's see what is going on in your love life for the month of February. Temperance reversed, you're feeling slightly off balance around your love life. Let's see what's going on. You feel like you've been putting in, you feel like you are committed. The Eight of Coins, you are committed to making your love life a space that feels like a safe haven to you. But I think what you're coming up against, the Five of Wands, is like other people's opinions of how it should look, or just other people in general. You're not feeling as nourished as you would like to feel. There's some sort of imbalance happening, and I'm getting that it's around commitment. Is it around you giving more, putting in more to a relationship, watering it more than you feel like you're being fed back to? And maybe you're dealing with somebody who's quite like a defensive character, someone who's good at arguing their point, but at the same time they're so invested in arguing their own point that they're actually like missing yours. So there might be like a blockage of communication here, which I think you might be struggling with, which I think might be making you feel off balance. So just know that you are hardworking, know that you are doing the right thing here. But I think you're dealing with difficult people, or people that, not difficult necessarily, but might have different ways of communicating to you, and which is making it difficult. That's maybe why you are coming into communication blockages and you can't really go forward. So let's open this up a little bit more. The Four of Swords. Six of Coins. Okay, that's good. The Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck here as well. Number 6 is quite significant for you, so maybe in the next 6 days something's going to happen. You really need to think about this. You really need to think and make a bit of a plan of action on what you need to feel balanced. The universe doesn't want you to just push aside your thoughts and feelings. The universe wants you to really think about this. I'm getting the sense like write them down. 4 is quite a significant number, maybe 4 strong bullet points of what you need in your love life, whether this be in a relationship or with a new person that you're going to be dating. But you really need to get that give and take. You have fallen victim before to giving too much and not receiving enough. You need someone to give back to you, and they're going to. It's on the cards. They're going to be giving back to you in this really beautiful way that like feeds your inner child, that feeds everything in your soul, because it's what you want and it's what you need. But you need to figure out what that is and what that looks like, instead of just putting loads in and expecting it back. So you need to be really clear with your communication to a love interest or your current partner of what makes you feel like you're being given back to. That could be 4 very specific things, such as, I'd really like you to plan a date each month and take me somewhere as a surprise. Or I would really love if we could balance the housework a little bit more. Why don't we create a little bit of a schedule so that it's a bit more balanced? I would really love to do something with you that feeds our soul. You know, shall we take a class together, a creative class? I'd love to feel like we're doing something away from the norm. Like whatever it may be, maybe you don't know yet, but this is your sign to go away. Think about it, really write it down and bring it to the other person and communicate with what it is, so that you're not just constantly feeling disappointed, and you don't want that to lead to any sort of resentment either. So make sure you're clear so that you can feel balanced, okay? Pisces, it's your turn. The World, the Hierophant. Wow, things are looking big in your love life this month. Well, the Ace of Coins, the Star reversed. You're kind of like completing a cycle in your love life. Like there's been lots of lessons learned, and you're kind of closing this chapter on lessons that have been learned in your love life and making space for new ones. It's quite interesting that 2 aces came up here, the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Swords. I think you are doing more this month with love. Like maybe it's more physical dates, maybe it's taking action to do things that make you feel loved and to make your person feel extra seen as well. And it's also like a breakthrough. You're having some sort of breakthrough this month on what that needs to be. And like I said, the World here, it's like you're reaching a point this month, Pisces, of feeling very fulfilled in love, of feeling very heard, very seen, very validated. Flowers as well. I feel like you're going to be getting flowers. Stars are quite significant. Maybe you need to set up a date on a really starry night. And there's someone else involved here as well, the Hierophant. If there's someone that you've been looking up to, almost like a love coach, it could be a friend who's been like in a very similar position as you, but there's someone who's really helped you get through stuff, and it's going to continue to help you get through stuff. So make sure you thank them, make sure you tell them how much they have helped you, because there was a moment in time where you felt like you were losing hope. You're really losing hope in what this means, what it's bringing. But yes, something, you've had some sort of revelation that's like, no, I know what I need to do to have the best time in my love life, in my romantic life, and I need to feed it, and I need to nourish it, and I need to give it chances. I'm getting for you, Pisces, it's like, give it more chances, give it longer, give things more of a chance to really blossom and to show you what the potential is. Let's pull one more card for your reading. What's it going to be? What's the big finale? Oh, the Tower. Okay. There's a shake-up happening for you to make room for this new energy in your love life, this new great stuff, and this cycle ending. Like I said, it does mean something has to change around you. So like, this could be a relationship changing. This could be a way within a relationship changing. Maybe there was a toxic dynamic going on. Maybe there was something unaddressed that was having, you know, tension bubbling beneath the surface. So if you're in a relationship, don't worry, it doesn't mean it's ending. It just means that some sort of pattern is changing because of the help you've got from someone and your ability to see the bigger picture. It's feeding your soul. It's feeding that hope that you once lost. And things are going to shift, things are going to change. So expect a big change in the energy of your love life this month, but for the better, okay? Aries, let's see what's going on with your love life in this month. The Empress, 3 of Wands, the 8 of Cups. You're leaving some sort of emotional turmoil in the past. Whatever's been going on in your love life that's been pulling you down emotionally, you're walking away from it. You're leaving it in the past. You're looking into the future, onto better things. The 3 of Wands. The Empress card as well, beautiful one to pop out. You are finally nourishing your soul in your love life. You're giving yourself what you deserve. I feel that you've been putting so much of yourself on the back burner to please other people, and that has weighed you down. But actually, you're seeing your worth now, and you're giving yourself back self-love. Like, you're pampering yourself this month. You're giving yourself more time out. You're like, I need to just be with myself, me, myself, and I, and spend time with people who make me happy and who make me feel seen and who appreciate the love that I give. And that's something that you've been working on. You've been working on this, okay? And you know that there's still progress to go to get you the perfect situation you want in your love life. It might even be moving. I'm getting like a bit like moving somewhere, moving abroad. There's a style of life, there's a style of a dynamic in romance that doesn't suit you, and you're finally finding the courage to walk away from it, to walk away, to break a pattern, to be able to step into your highest self, your most romantic self, which is a really beautiful thing. So this is your reassurance, Aries, to stick with that. Have that courage. It's going to be worth it. It's going to be lovely. Yeah, again, the 6 of Swords. There's something that you need to pull away from. 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck here, to blossom a connection, to strengthen the most harmonious, genuine connection for yourself. You need to be real with yourself and leave in the past something that doesn't serve you anymore. I've got the 2 cards of leaving something behind that's no longer serving you. That is your slogan for this month. Leave behind what is no longer serving you, so you can truly find what means a lot to you, okay? This doesn't have to be leaving a relationship. This doesn't have to be leaving a person. It could be leaving a pattern. Is there a pattern that's come up in your relationship loads? Is there a type of person that you keep going for that you know isn't good for you? It could just be leaving behind that pattern to honor your truest, most authentic self, which will get you the best connection, okay? Yeah, the 10 of Wands in the middle. Like, be true to yourself. These feelings can't be hidden anymore. You're facing the truth. You're breaking illusions. People that have caused you to be confused on their actions aligning with their words, are they really who you thought they were? That's the illusions are breaking, and you're realizing. And that's a really good thing. And you're like, I'm not willing to carry this amount of baggage. I don't want to carry this for everyone anymore. You're done. You kind of like took on stuff. You took on more than you bargained for because you're a good person and you wanted to help out and you thought it would be great. But I think you're getting to a point where you're like, this is too much. This is too much. I need to put a bit of this load down, and I need to pour some of this love back into myself. Once you are making those moves and breaking these cycles, breaking that pattern, separating that person, whatever it is, things are moving very quickly for you, okay? In a very good way. It's very exciting. The universe is going to sense that your energy is just ready for what you finally deserve. Taurus, this one's for you. Let's see what's going on in your love life. Oh gosh, the Two of Swords, the Lovers, the Hermit, the Five of Coins. Wow, there's so many mixed emotions going on here, so many mixed feelings. Gosh, okay, so there's a strong relationship. There's a strong connection. And I feel like there's a decision that you need to make. You have a choice or a decision, something to do with a connection that's very close to you. I think you're struggling with it a bit. You're struggling with the decision, and the universe's message is very strong here. It's like, do not rush this. Do not rush it and make the wrong decision or the wrong choice for yourself or the relationship, okay? Make sure that you have really think this through, and that could even mean the Hermit, taking time alone. You might need to take some time. Go walk in nature. Go for 10-minute walks. Forget other people's opinions, other people's voices. You need to do this alone. Journal, write down your feelings. You've got to process this, and you've got to process it for maybe a couple of weeks even before you make a decision. It's okay to take your time, but you don't want to rush it. You really want to sit with it. You want to sit with the truth, with how it makes you feel, with what's going on, with how you want to feel more supported in this. Yeah. You want to make the right decision because you know that you want a happy ending, and the universe wants you to have that happy ending, and it wants you to feel like you're with the right people and you have that like twin flame energy. Another 2 here, yeah, decisions. Page of Wands, you want to feel passionate about this person. You want to feel passionate about the relationship that you're going to endeavor in. And the person you're dealing with, I think, can be quite opinionated. They can be quite find it difficult to see from your side, maybe because they're so caught up in their own opinion, their own view on things. And I think that's swaying your decision. I think they're swaying your decision too much. So you need to go spend time with just you, finally get to know how you feel about it. And sometimes you can't even just think your way out of that. You need to just go and feel, like go and sit in a park for half an hour, no phone, no nothing, just breathe. And I swear the answers are going to come up naturally through your feelings. Your intuition will tell you, but you need the space. You need to create the space for it to be able to tell you, okay? Gemini, this is your love reading for February. The Moon, the 10 of Wands, the 6 of Swords. I feel like maybe you're letting go of something that was weighing heavy on you. Something that might have been causing you some stress and anxiety, some fears. Oh, okay, but we're moving into the right decision. With the Moon, the 10 of Swords, sorry, the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Swords here, it's like there may have been illusions for you happening in your love life. Someone may not be who they cracked up to be. Someone may have came with more baggage than you were ready for. And I feel like you're in this energy this month of finally sitting with that and facing the truth. The full moon is quite important here as well. Maybe you should do some full moon rituals. But it's not your responsibility to carry all this baggage. It's not your responsibility to take on more than you actually have the capacity for. And sometimes that means leaving behind a situation that actually adds more pressure to you. So you need to really think, does this add more pressure to me, or does this add lightness to my life? If it adds pressure, are there things that can be done? Are there things that can be put in place? Are there conversations to be had that could ease it, that could share the load a little bit more? Or are you better off removing yourself from the situation for the time being? The Chariot card, that's moving you, Geminis, into an energy where you feel so valued. You have this power, you have this sudden motivation. It's like an energy that you were using elsewhere, and on another situation or on another person, you're getting that energy back. It's all coming back to you. And you're using it in ways where you feel more motivated than ever. You're doing really good things for yourself and with yourself. You're able to move on into this light, into this direction of being like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to build the life that I actually wanted. I'm going to carve out a future for myself that aligns with what I feel like I want. Let's get a little bit more on that. The Empress. Yes, you have this Ace of Coins in the bottom of the deck here. You have this very nurturing kind of energy. You want to take care of things. Once you fall in love, like you are in love, and that person is so lucky to have you. You are there to give them your heart, you know, but you want to receive that back as well. And when you make this decision and realize that you cannot carry all of this load by yourself, this is when you're going to come into this energy of moving into something where you are being watered back. You are being respected for all the love you can give. You are loving so hard and being loved so hard back. And new opportunities that suit you more are coming through. Let's get another card for you, Geminis. Yeah, the Two of Coins. You may have to weigh up priorities, two paths. Like, if I choose to do this, what would that be like? If I choose to do that, what would that be like? And you might be like thinking about it for a while, but you're going to know. You're going to know, and then you're going to be very disciplined and moving ahead with that decision and with that way of life that serves you the best, okay? So face the truth, spend some time in the moon this February, and the truth will probably come up a little bit clearer for you. Cancer, this is your love reading for February. Oh, you've been waiting around. You've been waiting for something to happen in your love life that's just not been happening. Okay, yeah, your dream, the Ten of Cups, your dream, your planned future, your dream partner, your dream family, your dream life. You're like, why hasn't it found me yet? Why isn't it happening yet? Because you really want that. I feel like you're a very committed person. You're committed to emotional fulfillment. That's what fills you up every day. And it's like, why isn't it happening to me? The Hanged Man. You are really just in a position that feels annoying and uncomfortable. But you know what? The discomfort is here for a reason. As mad as that sounds, it's like, once this is over, once this wait is over, it's going to be better than ever. And that's almost like why you're here in this energy, and it's feeling more and more infuriating. Trust me, when you can tie yourself away from being stuck where you are right now, it's going to feel insanely good. And the universe has got you here right now to learn a few lessons before you're ready for this happy ending. There's a few lessons that you need to learn. Some big shifts in your life, those spiritual lessons. It's like the universe is shaping you into your most authentic self, so you can go and be this most authentic self in your future, so you have a life that feels aligned for you. Because if you rush it, you keep just wanting that thing and rushing it, you're not fully developed spiritually yet. And I feel like you're learning a lot of spiritual lessons in life. Your soul is learning what it's like. I'm getting the vibe that you may be wanting or learning about yourself, that you're wanting a slower life. The Knight of Wands, but it's like you're not quite ready yet. You still have more to give somewhere. Maybe it's in your career, maybe it's in finding the right person, but there's like this energy in you, this fire. You're going to get another opportunity to feel that fire, to move with intention and with action towards this future. Lovers. You need to find the exact right relationship dynamic, and you're going to, because you want to. The Tower. Okay. Something in your life needs to change before this can all happen. Maybe this is a career shift. Maybe this is a relationship change. Something big in your life is going to change, and then you're going to have the room to let yourself go and let yourself free to get this. So there's a spiritual lesson involved here. There's a change in your life happening before the other thing can happen, if that makes sense. Leo, this one's for you. Four of Swords, the Chariot, the Two of Swords. The Devil. Whoa, okay, there's some sort of maybe like, I don't know. I don't want to say toxic dynamic, but like you may be wanting to reevaluate your attachment style this month. Like maybe, are you codependent on someone? Are you anxiously attached and they're avoidant, and it's creating this massive imbalance? But there's something where you're feeling quite imbalanced in your love life, and it's something to do with like temptations, or not trusting the other person fully, or needing to be closer to them, or there's something that needs to be balanced out for you this month, Leos. And facing the truth is really key here, and processing this and thinking about it, and healing as well, and being kind to yourself. With the 2 and the 4 of Swords out here, it's like the Chariot in the middle as well. It's like, you can do this. The universe knows you can do it. You know you can do it. You know you can put yourself forward and deal with this the way that you need to deal with it. But there might be 2 truths here, you know? And where can you take your own accountability? Like, are you feeling like the other person doesn't give you enough attention or enough desire? That's one truth. But the second truth is, what's that mirroring for you? Do you have insecurities within the relationship? Is there something that makes you feel inadequate? That's the second truth, because they can live in the same world, you know, and that's the best way you're going to work it. If you could admit what the problem is and why it affects you the way it does, and merge them together and try and communicate that in a way and go forward with it, that's going to how you're going to feel more balanced and more successful. And it might take a bit of time, it might take a bit of time of reflecting, of thinking it out, of writing a few things down for you, but that's where you'll be able to go to this person and balance this all out and get to where you need, because like, you have a really strong connection going on, but there's something that's making you feel a bit funny. And you need to figure out what that is and why. The what and the why. Perfect. So have the courage to do that. You've got the courage to do that. If you don't, it's going to keep feeling imbalanced. So I want you to go away and do that. Virgos, this is your reading. You might be a bit bored right now. Feeling like, maybe you feel like, I don't know, slightly discontent or slightly questioning something that you've been like involved in. Maybe you're in something secure, but it feels kind of slow. Or maybe you're meeting someone, or you're knowing that you need security, but you don't want to miss that spark and that chemistry, but you need to find that balance. I'm feeling like you're struggling with balance right now, of like what's safe and what's secure and what's boring, and what you need more passionate kind of vibes in. Let's see. Temperance reversed. Yeah, you want to strike that balance, but feel. Queen of Cups, satisfied emotionally. So I feel like maybe you need to pull out of someone who works very hard on the cards here. This could be even yourself. This could be a love interest. Someone who works very hard and is committed and loyal, but maybe like less emotionally attuned, and maybe that's what you want more of. And I think the best way to do that is probably do some emotional activities with this person. Try and figure out topics of conversation that would tap into that, you know, ask them deep questions, go into somewhere more of like a nature environment that naturally brings out these conversations. Book a little peaceful one-to-one romantic trip. You need to sprinkle in a little bit more romance. Don't wait around for them to bring it all to you, because they're doing their thing. They know what they're good at, and that's where their focus is. But it's up to you to kind of bring to the table some ideas and some ways to spice things up that fulfill your needs a little bit more, because this just might be their way. So have the courage to ask, and they naturally might be more open to it and more open to suggesting things themselves as well if you come forward first. So have that courage to go forward first to make sure you're getting that, striking that nice balance of security but also romantic depth, you know. Libra, this one's for you. 2 of Coins. Oh wow, they came out flipped the other way weirdly. Wow, big financial kind of happy ending here on the cards. Whoa. 2 of Coins, 6 of Swords reverse. It's like you're weighing up something in your love life right now, maybe the option between 2 things, potentially 2 people. and you're not ready to leave your current situation. You're not ready to make any quick decisions, right? But the longer you wait in this middle ground, the longer you're in your in-between phase, the less progression is going to happen. The quicker you make your decision, the 8 of Wands, the faster things are going to move in a really good direction for you. When you make the decision, things are going to pick up, and they're going to be fast, and they're going to be exciting, and they're going to move passionately, and it's going to all just fall into place in this way that really suits you. And it's moving into something really good, the 10 of Pentacles. It's moving into like really solid ground of your future, especially financially, material-wise, assets-wise, like housing, stuff like this. I feel like you're going to be very settled in that sense if you decide on one way here. Let's open this up a little bit more. Queen of Cups. You want to make sure this feels right emotionally. The High Priestess, you know already. Libras, you know. The Magician. Yeah. Emotions are very important here. Don't just go for the choice because it's like financially, materialistically solid. Your emotions are the most important here. And you are an emotionally attuned person. And your gut is trying to tell you something. There's a gut feeling, there's an intuition here that's going to give you the right answer. So take some space for yourself, take some time for yourself with no distractions, just be with yourself and sit, walk, whatever, and the answers will come up from inside you. You have what it takes to plan out this perfect love life for your future with true connections, really important here, very true, meaningful connections. Don't do things just because they look good on paper, okay? Make the right decision. You actually already know the answer, but you need to spend a little bit more time with yourself to get there. Scorpio, this one is for you. Oh my god, okay, a great month for you guys. The 4 of Wands, the Sun, the 9 of Cups reversed. There's going to be a moment of celebration this month for you in love, something that's going to make you feel very happy. Maybe this is like an offer or a commitment that you've been waiting for. Maybe this is a party. Maybe this is a wedding of someone else's, a celebration that's making you feel great. Something that you've been waiting for, something that, I don't know, it's flipping how you've been feeling. You might have been feeling a bit insecure about things, a bit not sure what's happening emotionally. And like this whole event that's happening is going to change everything. Something's quite significantly happening for you this month that's going to flip any confused feelings around for you. Something to do with feeling like, yeah, something to do with feeling not quite supported. So I feel like whatever this is happening this month, whatever this event is, it's showing you the support that you actually need. It's showing that this person can commit to you, King of Cups, that they are able, that they do see you, they do care about you, and they're coming in the Knight of Wands with that offer. And my god damn, you are feeling good about it. You're feeling really good about it. You're feeling confident, you're feeling sexy, you're feeling all of these great feelings you've been waiting for. So there's like a significant moment this month that's going to happen for you. Sagittarius, this is your love reading. Okay, there's something that you need to let go of. Yes. The Star reversed, the 4 of Wands, Death, the High Priestess. You're holding on to an idea of something being a way that you thought it would be. And I feel like the only way to reach full fulfillment for yourself is to actually let go of the idea that this is the way it is. It's like there may be an illusion spread across someone or a situation. And you're in this energy right now. You want it to be that way so bad that you're like gaslighting yourself to believe that's the truth. When you actually know deep down in your gut that it's not. The High Priestess reversed, you're just choosing to ignore it. Ignoring your intuition is not going to get you to the path that's suited mostly for you. And it's almost like you're fighting mind over matter, logic over heart. You're like, no, this can work. This is the way that it should be. This is the way it's going to go. And sometimes it's easier to just admit defeat and let go of any expectations you have on someone, because you can't change them. The truth is you can't change them. Someone else could meet that. But it's going to be pain and only pain if you try and change the ways. And if you can actually just let it go, you're going to free yourself. the High Priestess reverse. Allow that gut feeling, allow that intuition to tell you things. I feel like it's been trying, but you've been ignoring it because you want things to be a particular way. This is your strong message, as hard as it is to hear. Stop ignoring your gut feeling. Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. You could be this. You could be feeling very confident and secure in love with someone who sees you, with someone who's coming to you with a loving energy, with things on the table, with ways that suit every desire you have. You need to let that in by listening to yourself, by listening to what's going on here. 7 of Wands and the 2 of Cups reversed. You're fighting for a connection that may just not be the one for you. It may not be the one quite right for you. You're trying to craft it. You're trying so hard to fight for it. But honestly, just letting go or standing back for a minute might be the best thing. Let it happen. Let it just unfold. Stop trying, even for a few months if you're not sure yet. Just for the next few months, just stop trying and let things happen. And then your intuition will become really clear on what you need to do. Capricorns, this is your February love reading. Okay, oh, we're looking good. We're having 9 of Cups. We're having a lot of emotional happiness and security with the 10 of Coins here. Oh, the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Coins. There's a very mixed balance here of like security in values, in finances, in wealth, in how you want your partnership to look financially. There's a real balance between that and emotions. Like emotionally, you're feeling good. Emotionally, you're walking into something that's making you feel a lot more like yourself, which is going to create that space to have the future that you want emotionally, someone and something that aligns perfectly with you. To have the 10 of Coins and the 10 of Cups is just madness. Like, you're going to build a really good future with the right people or the right person because you're emotionally giving yourself that room right now, giving yourself room for new things to come up, for new things to settle in. There's like beginning and endings of cycles here. So maybe you're at the end of a cycle. So if you are, just keep going with that. Trust that the new one is going to be better for you. If you're at the beginning, you're on your way to like a really good ending. King of Swords reversed. You've been kind of critical on yourself, I think. Your inner critic has been going, especially in January. And it's maybe down to the Queen of Coins reversed, feeling a bit unstable or unsecure in something, which is then pulling up your inner critic. And that voice has been loud. Or maybe you've been getting your priorities wrong. Take some space, take some time to get this clarity. Yeah, Hanged Man, take time. Take time to learn things from a different perspective, to see the truth, to just stop for a minute, to just be and let things roll out. Don't control everything. Because when you do that for a minute, things are then going to come into this energy, which we saw at the beginning, which is a really good ending and really good beginnings. But you just have to be patient. I know you're not patient, Capricorn, so be patient and wait, because it's going to be better than if you could try and control it or if you try and stay in the wrong thing that's not suited for you. Thank you for being here, everyone. I hope that the February love readings were accurate for you. If they were, please drop a comment below with your star sign. I'd love to know. And please follow for more videos. Take care, loads of love, and have a good month.